Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Walking on Truth Terror here, and we are back at it with another video, y'all. So do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button before we get into this video, and please do not forget to check out the Patreon and join our community and gain access to exclusive content that is only available on Patreon, guys. What the hell is going on? Okay, so you guys have been blowing me up on YouTube. You guys have been blowing me up over on Patreon about the mess that is Zayn Malik versus the Hadids. Okay, the mess that is Zayn Malik versus the Hadids. All right, so apparently, allegedly, not so much allegedly, some shit had went down, I believe a couple days ago or last week, or the world is just now finding out about it. It could have happened months ago. About Zayn Malik putting his paws on the Dutch bruja herself, Yolanda Hadid slash Foster slash bitch. I don't know your maiden name. His baby mama's mama. He put them paws on her. I did not do a reading on this because in my last Zayn Malik reading, I told y'all that Gigi and Zayn was gonna be going to court. This was in June. I published this video on June or July 15th, this summer, or the summer that just passed us. I told y'all what to expect. Y'all ain't believe the kid. Now here we are. You feel me? Here we are in the future. And I was right. So she is taking him through court, custody battle. The mama's taking him to court. You know what I'm saying? Because he put them paws on her. I really wanted to see exactly what is going on. You know what I mean? Because him being mixed up with the Hadids has never been good for him. Some of us know that Gigi started dating Cody Simpson before she hopped up on the same train. Now, these two have never been good together, has never been good for one another. It just goes to show from, you know, the history of their relationship. And they gave it one last shot, and allegedly, apparently, a baby came out of their last rodeo. That baby, you know what I'm saying? Zayn, it's okay. You feel me? It's okay. I know you see I know you see baby Zayn or baby your daughter as your daughter, but she's not actually your daughter. She's a Khloe Kardashian. She's not actually a Kardashian. She's a break baby, okay? She's a break baby. And I know some of y'all that what I just said might ruffle some feathers, but the facts are the facts. That baby is not Zayn's baby. That baby belongs to the dude that Gigi was smashing before she got back with Zayn. Now run and tell that. From the prior readings that I've done on Zayn and Gigi, it wasn't always good. I mean, you know, I wish it could be good, but it was never good. From when they both began their relationship, it was a setup. It most definitely was a setup. It was an arranged situation. It was a arranged power couple situation. Let's put these two together, and you know, they're the hottest things at the time. They were the hottest things people were talking about at the time. So let's put them together and see, you know, if we can really capitalize off of this, off of them. Fast forward to the future, the Dutch bruja herself has finally did it. She's done it. She has finally found a way to separate her daughter from Zayn. She never liked Zayn from the get-go. She never liked Zayn. Bella never fucked with Zayn. Isabella, I like your old face better. She never fucked with Zayn. Sad to say, but people only care about Bella and Gigi. We don't care about an on war. What's an on war? Sorry, bruh. But hopefully, in the next lifetime, you come back greater. I'm just saying. Yolanda's never liked Zayn, and you know, they can push it off as you know, his his drug use, his anger issues, X, Y, and Z. What people are failing to understand is like the Zayn that we all see today is not the Zayn that we all or that he is used to being. When you're in the industry, when you're that deep in the industry, you are like an open vessel to a lot of negative energies to cruise in your body and take hold of your body. You feel me? Because personally, what happened to him or what he did, He did do the shit. He did put his paws on Yolanda. He was harassing Yolanda. But the fact of the matter is, it wasn't him. It wasn't actually him, is what I was getting. It wasn't actually him. He's not the type. He wasn't raised like that. He's not the type to put his hands on a lady, on a woman, especially a senior citizen. You feel me? He was raised. What is he? He's the baby? He's the only, no, he's not the baby, but he's the only boy. He's the only boy. And he is very cherished in his family, being the only boy. And he has sisters that he loves to bits. And he would raise hell if he would ever find out that any man would lay their hands on, on his sister or on his mother. So the fact that he is the one that put his paws, he body checked Yolanda into the dresser. I'm not trying to make this as a joke. You feel me? Domestic abuse is never okay. Putting your hands on people, regardless of the sex, the gender, is never okay. It's never okay. This shit is just crazy. I'm sorry, but this shit is just crazy. What I want to do, because honestly, I saw this from Jump Street. The moment when Isabella, I really do like your old face better, used her friend to set up Zayn, they thought that that moment was going to be enough to bring him down to where they wanted him to be. But it wasn't. They needed something more drastic. So why not publicize a private family matter of him body checking the Dutch bruja herself, Yolanda? Now his ass is grass. I told y'all in that reading as well. Not only about the court case, but I told y'all he was gonna be getting dropped from shit. And his record label dropped his ass. And it's crazy because if this wasn't publicized and if all of this stuck within the family, his record label and the people that reached out to him prior to work with him would have still worked with him. That's how crazy this whole Hollywood situation is, because you can do so much crazy shit as long as it does not reach the public, you're good. We're good with you. Just keep that shit. Bro, they'll give you crack. If they know you are a crack fiend, they will supply your ass with crack. Yeah, I got that crack. They'll supply your ass with crack as long as they know you will be able to do what you have signed your name on the dotted line to do. They don't give a fuck if it destroys you. As long as you can wake up and do what you need to do, they're Gucci. You feel me? I mean, goddamn, look at R. Kelly and the bullshit that he was able to get away with for decades. And people around him knew what the fuck he was doing. But now, all of a sudden, he's in jail, X, Y, and Z. And he ain't coming out. They locked his ass up like Akon. He ain't getting out. And now, he about to snitch on motherfuckers because he got nothing left to lose. So now Zayn Malik is going through the worst of worst humiliation rituals, because when you put your paws on a woman, it's hard to come back from that shit. It's really hard to come back from that shit. It really is. It really is. Especially for going up against a family such as the Hadids. They have a lot of pull. Not only in the entertainment world, but also in other worlds as well. And that's all because of their daddy. What's his name? Johan? I don't know. But Bella looks just like her daddy. She looks just like her daddy. So this is going to ruin his career for a fact. If we all thought Zayn Malik was off the wagon now, just wait. Just give it some time. This is just going to kill him. It really is. Everything that he's worked for is gone because of his baby's mama's mama, because she didn't know how to keep shit private in a family. Is she even still on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Bitch, you need a storyline that bad? Whew. From what everybody is saying, there's always 3 sides to the story. Party A's, Party B's side, and then in the middle, the truth. There's some women out here that are just batshit crazy and they'll make up whatever just to see you, you know, go down in certain ways. So me, when I heard about this, I wasn't choosing sides because I wanted to stay in the middle. I wanted to hear Yolanda's side and I wanted to hear Zayn's side, because from the gate, from the readings that I've done on Zayn and Gigi, I knew for a fact that her family just does not fuck with her, and rightfully so. His family does not fuck with Gigi and her family. So they never actually wanted these two to get back together, and the fact that they have a baby and they try to make it work, you know, that just made the situation even more sticky. And a baby does not a baby bringing a baby into an already toxic situation never makes the situation better. It only destroys the shit, and we're seeing that happen in our face right now. Apparently, allegedly, Zayn, he says that his confrontation with Yolanda resulted from the fact that he felt that she crossed some boundaries barging into his and Gigi's Pennsylvania home. So Zayn was at home on September 29th when Yolanda barged into his house without calling beforehand or even knocking at the door. Look, I understand. Listen, me personally, I hate that shit. Wherever I move to, I make sure never to give my family a key. Not saying that I don't want them to, you know, come to my house, but they don't need to have access to the crib like that. You know what I'm saying? You need to let me know when you're coming over to the crib, because you never know what I'm doing at the crib. You never know, I might have to reschedule. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be popping up at the crib. You gotta let someone know. You feel me? You don't pay my water bill. You don't pay the electricity bill, bitch. You don't help me with my mortgage. So I'm gonna need you to call me and let me know when you coming, or I'm gonna need you to knock twice, ring the doorbell. Don't barge into the home. That's just no. That's bad etiquette, and clearly you don't know where your boundaries are. I don't care. Listen, I set boundaries even with my own family, so I understand. And then everything escalated because Zayn, he has been feeling, from what the source says, he's been feeling that Yolanda was acting like the house was hers and ignoring his position as Gigi's boyfriend and father of their daughter. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Zayn don't get all buff. We don't know if that's your daughter or not, bro, but let's continue. And then it goes on to say, Zayn made his feelings known once she entered, but Yolanda disregarded his feelings. See, that's some shit that would really irk me. Like, for real. That's some shit that literally would make me change some locks on a bitch. Like, for real. Because from what I'm getting, it seems as if like it's all one-sided. You want me to behave a certain way. You want me to change, but when it comes to your overbearing family, it's like you can't speak up. You don't want to speak up. You don't want to defend me. I'm your man. I'm your boyfriend, right? So why are we together if you can't even stand up to your own mama and you're letting your own mama disrespect me? That's the last thing we're gonna do. The last thing you're ever gonna do to me is let your mama, your sister, your brother, your daddy feel as if they could ever disrespect me. I might not have to put my hands on a bitch, but we gonna have words in this bitch. It's a respect thing. It's a respect thing. And the fact that she disregarded his feelings, I could see that Dutch Bruja doing some shit like that. Like, I mean, and then it goes on to say Zayn confronted Yolanda. Zayn's confrontation with Yolanda ended with Zayn allegedly shoving her into a dresser. He body checked that Dutch Bruja into a dresser. The confrontation ended once Zayn body checked that Dutch Bruja into a dresser, allegedly causing mental anguish and physical pain. That's some Karen shit that you know for a fact you're gonna win in court with. Oh my god. Oh. Zayn pled no contest to harassment and was fined, but with conditions. He's on 90 days probation for each count, totaling 360 days. There goes the 3-6. He also must complete an anger management class and a domestic violence program, as well as having no contact with Yolanda or the security guard who he clashed with at the time of the Bitch, my question is, if Yolanda has a whole bodyguard to protect her from situations like this, did she miss a check? Did she miss a payday? How did the bodyguard stand there and watch as her daughter's boyfriend body checked her ass into the dresser? Her whole bodyguard that she pays to protect her failed to protect her? That does not make any sense. That really doesn't make any sense. How does the bodyguard that I pay to protect me don't protect me when the time comes to protect me? You're fired. You're fired. Your ass is grabbed. You're fired. Like, for real, you're fired. Baby, baby, baby. And now, he also in court with Gigi because they have to figure out some new co-parenting situations after he body checked. Damn. And then let's check out fucking TMZ, because allegedly everything that's posted on TMZ is facts, right? So TMZ is saying that Zayn pled no contest to 4 criminal charges, was all about boundaries. Boundaries he said she violated. Understand, people get touchy when you violate boundaries. Come on, man. Like I said from the beginning, it's all about respect. How are you going to sit there in my face? And I feel as if like this wasn't something that just happened. I feel as if this is something that's been just bottling up, and it just took for this Dutch bruja to bust into his crib to just trigger him, and he just snapped. Like he had enough. When someone just pushes, and you just played it cool, just always playing it cool, because you don't want to ruffle any feathers, you want to just keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? It's a different situation now. This is your lady's family, not only your lady's family, but this is your daughter's family now, and you have to deal with these people for the rest of your life. But when someone constantly pushes, it's different, because there's only so much a person can take. It really is. And I'm not gonna put all of the blame on Zayn, because Yolanda, she has a role to play in this as well, because she did not care to respect him or to respect his boundaries. I understand that you do not like who your daughter is currently with, or who she's in love with, but your daughter is fucking grown, ma'am. Your daughter is grown, and your daughter can be with who she wants to be with, regardless of how you feel about it. And that's exactly what the situation is. None of them liked who she was with, and then Gigi's bitch ass, it seems as if like she never stood up for him. But I get that she didn't care to stand up for him, because it's like her energy is like, you crawled back to me, you want to be with me, when that's not the case. He couldn't get out of that shit, and I feel like this whole situation was the only way he can rid himself of the Hadids. He has to lose everything in order to be happy. How much y'all want to bet after all of this, he's already been dropped from his label? They're just gonna continue to drag his name through the mud. How much y'all want to bet after this he's gonna be the happiest person known to man? He's famous, but he's not that famous. I feel as if like everything that he's losing, he's gonna have to sit down with himself and realize that it's not worth it. None of it was really truly worth his sanity. It's not. I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you, because everybody want to put blame on Zayn like he's the bad guy. But come on though, bro. Gigi, let's not forget when you was with Cody Simpson and y'all was snorting up lines in front of the camera talking about you had something in your nose, bitch. Yes, we know you had something in your nose, bitch. It was that pad of sugar. Let's not play games. If Zayn's toxic, Gigi, you are toxic as well. There's something toxic about you. If it's not you, it's your toxic ass family, because bitch, we know they toxic. So with TMZ, they said the same thing. The Dutch bruja, she barged into the crib, without calling beforehand or even knocking at the door. Like I was telling y'all, if you like I'm saying, you see, even a simple gesture as knocking, like, come on, show that you at least respect me. How you want me to respect you, but you can't even respect me? Nah, that's not how this is gonna go. But I do not condone him putting his hands on her though. That's one thing I don't condone. Them having words, I condone it, because the bitch is crossing boundaries, and you sometimes need to check a bitch to make sure that they know. And if they still are crossing crossing those boundaries, even after you check the bitch several times, you gotta cross it out. You gotta cross it out. Because there are people that I know who are married and they don't deal with their spouse's family for reasons like this. They don't care. They don't care if their spouse's family fuck with them or not. As long as they're taking care of their spouse, you know, the love is there. They're taking care of their children. They don't give a fuck about what their spouse's family has to say, because they know they're toxic as fuck. Because when their spouse is around their family, they act completely different than when they are with you. Some shit, man. So, you know, after, you know, the Dutch Bruja bust up in that bitch, like she pays, you know, she pays all the bills up in there. Zayn wasn't having it. TMZ says, you know, because they also say that Zayn typically he works nights on his music and sleeps for part of the day, and Yolanda regularly disrupts his life by coming over as if she owns. Oh, bitch, you messing with the person's sleep? Yolanda. That's what. You messing with the man's sleep? I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I have turned up a few times for lack of sleep, someone disrupting my sleep. And also they were going in to say that there was always tension because Yolanda, the Dutch Bruja herself, was posting photos of the baby, which pissed Zayn off because he felt privacy was vital. And it is. Why the hell are you? I'm the parent. This is my child. You're the grandmother, grandfather. What I say goes. Look, Yolanda, I would have put my paws on you too. But you know what? If I'm a woman, I would have still put my paws on her. If I was a man, I wouldn't have put my paws on her. But as a woman, I would have put my paws on her. If Yolanda was my mom, I would have been my mom knows not to cross my boundaries. And I have a lot of them. She knows not to cross my boundaries. She knows that. Because me, I have no problem letting people know when they're triggering me. I have no problem. So the fact that Gigi is not letting her mother know, letting her mother get away with certain things, which she and Zayn has agreed that they both are not okay with, this can't go down like that. No, this cannot happen like this, girl. So TMZ also says that he was also charged with harassing Gigi, who was in Paris at the time of the incident, and he was charged with harassing the security guard who should never. I'm pretty sure that security guard got fired, because how you supposed to protect me, bitch? And I am feeling very unprotected right now. And there they go, blaming it on the marijuana. Look, granted, there's some people that should not smoke marijuana because, you know, they get crazy. There's some people that just should not smoke marijuana. And it's crazy because at first he was saying that everything was false, and then he put no contest and to 4 charges. So he did body check her. Okay, he did body check her. He most definitely did. That's just it. You need to respect people's boundaries. I'm telling you, you need to respect people's boundaries, bro. The situations like this, the boundaries weren't respected. And they never respected him in the first place. They never liked him in the first place. So all of this, her family is just loving it. Her family is loving this right now. Because not only have they accomplished breaking up Gigi and Zayn, but they have also accomplished killing his career in the process. And I'm not sure if it was the reading that I did for Zayn in June of this year, or one prior, where I mentioned that either his mom or his sister, there's a sister that he's very close with, Willa. Yes, that's the one, Willa. That if anything happens, if she needs to speak out, she's gonna speak out on her brother's behalf. And that bitch most definitely spoke out on her brother's behalf. She posted a cryptic message saying that, listen, motherfucker, karma comes back for everybody. Karma comes back for everybody. We don't care who you are. Karma comes back for everybody. You do some fucked up shit, karma comes back for you. And in this case, karma is gonna come back for the Hadids. I'm telling you. I am telling you. It's unfortunate, but Zayn, you've been wanting to get out of this shit, bro. You've been wanting to get out of this. And this was the only way that you were going to be able to get out of this alive, bro. Just count your lucky stars that you out of this bitch alive with dealing with these eggheads. Be thankful you came out of it alive, because this is exactly what you wanted. You did not want to continue on with Gigi. You didn't even want to have a baby with Gigi. But now you can be free of these people and get your mind back. Please, Zayn, for future reference, don't body check no more senior citizens. All right, please don't body check no more senior citizens. So yeah, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this little commentary video, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.